standard. What's popping, peeps? This is called a full-time inventory game review of our recent fixture, Everton versus Arsenal, which finished Everton 0, Arsenal 0 at Goodison Park. Bit of a dour game, really. Wasn't much happening in the game. Not a lot to report on, to be fair. Had a couple of half chances through Gabriel Martinelli in the first half. Had a chance through Over in the second half, and Everton had a couple of half chances also in the game, but nothing else really happened. Both teams looked a bit lackluster. Team lineup was okay. I was happy with the team lineup. The positives, and I'm going to take a lot of positives out of this game through our youngsters, through Baku Sako, Emil Smith-Rowe, Reece Nelson, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who had a good game. Calum Chambers had a good game as well, so who was the man of the match. He played very well. He did Calum alongside David Luiz, but we'll take a lot of positive out of the game because all the youngsters who we featured quite a young side, a mix of experience, but we featured quite a young side, and they all put something into the game, which is pleasing for me to watch, because all we've been asking for a long time for the team is a little bit of fight, you know, a little bit of heart and spirit and work rate, and having the youngsters in the side seems to give us that little bit of a lift at times, because they want to work hard and they're proving it on the pitch, and they deserve, you know, chances in the squad. However, I think we're just putting too much pressure on them, being that they're young lads learning their trade. Don't get me wrong, if you're good enough, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't matter by your age. If you're good enough, if you're young, you can go and do a job. I'm not saying that, but some players just need a little more development than others, and some players are not exceptional and will fit straight into a first team environment like that with the pace of the Premier League as well. So we just put a lot of pressure on the youngsters sometimes, but they're proven to be good assets in the team. And another pleasing thing was we end up with a clean sheet, which we haven't done for, I think it's 15 games. We haven't had a clean sheet, which just shows you how poor we've been defensively. So that was pleasing to see as well. And the partnership of David and Calum seemed to work. It works very well. Ainsley played at right back and played very well as well at right back for the game. Xhaka played as a left back, left wing back type role, and he played very well. You know, so it worked. It seemed to work. There was a bit of a lift. Maybe that's because Mikel was in the stand and they heard what he said previously about he's watching them and stuff. So maybe that gave them a little bit of a lift and impetus for them to do something in the game. And they did show it to a degree, you know, even though it was a bit dull and, you know, passes still going astray. We still feel like we can have too much time on the ball, which is pretty frustrating and annoying for me, because there's times when I'm just screaming, release it, you know what I'm saying, just release it, release the ball and goal. You know what I'm saying, pass a move, you know what I'm saying. Why are we holding on to the ball too much? You don't have time in the Premier League for that. We've got to keep the ball moving, pop, snappy, and when we play like that, it's effective. That's the thing. So sometimes that's a little bit frustrating, but yeah, still little elements in our game that need to be ironed out, and I'm sure Mikel will do that for us, get those little bugs out of our game, because that's what's needed. But game finished 0-0, and like I said, nothing much to report in the game. Awobi played actually, but Awobi did get a start against us, but got injured. I was a bit disappointed for that. I wanted him to see out the game and, you know, see how he played and whatever not, but he got an injury, so he had to come off. But apart from that, nothing really happened in the game. Nothing else to report on the game, to be quite honest with you. So I'm just going to leave it with that. And like I said, there's nothing else to say in relation to how the game finished. We just got to move on from here, get better. Mikel's officially taken control now, so things will start happening. I'm sure. I'm looking forward to it now, to see what we can do and the changes that's going to be made, because Mikel's been saying all the right things. and I like it. I do like that. I must admit, I like it, because it's been missing, and maybe that's what we needed. Someone said maybe the players need a little bit of a kick to get them moving again, and maybe this is what's needed. So leaving it with that, I'll be back for our next game, which I believe is against Bournemouth away. I'll be back again with all my usual, which is the starting 11 firepower, in-match reactions, half-time waiting room, full-time inventory. Also, obviously with the preview as well, the framework. I'm just looking forward to us going forward, and I hope things will improve drastically for the Arsenal, because we need it. With all the stuff that's going on in the background, we need more positivity in our club, and I'm going to bring that. This is the full-time inventory. It finished at Goodison Park, Everton 0, Arsenal 0. Who to be a Gooner standard, fulfill your true potential. Peace.